Imagine a colossal super fighter jet, so groundbreaking that its mere presence shifts the balance of power in the skies. Not just one, but two of them soaring into the air simultaneously, sending a defiant message to the world. At the heart of this spectacle is the J-36, China's bold leap into the era of sixth-generation fighters. This is no mere test flight. This is a statement. 3 engines instead of 2, a revolutionary tailless flying wing design that shatters conventions. And most shockingly, a cockpit with 2 pilots seated side by side, a feature unseen in modern stealth fighters. The J-36 isn't just a machine, it's a new symbol, a direct challenge to the air superiority the United States has held for decades. Today, on LoreGrid, we'll break down why the J-36 could change everything. The timing of the J-36 debut is no coincidence. December 26, Mao Zedong's birthday. By choosing this date, China makes it clear this isn't just technology, it's power and pride forged into steel and jet engines. The message is unmistakable. China ties its latest military achievement to its founding legacy, declaring that its rise in the skies carries the same historical weight as Mao's on the ground. The context is equally significant. The J-36 didn't take flight quietly at some remote base. It flew openly over Chengdu, China's aerospace industrial hub, daring foreign analysts to scrutinize every detail. To the global intelligence community, this wasn't just a duet. It was a national proclamation. China is ready to stand shoulder to shoulder with superpowers like the US. At first glance, what stuns analysts most is the J-36's sheer size. Over 23 meters long with a wingspan nearing 19 meters, it dwarfs familiar US fifth-generation fighters. But it's not size for size's sake, it's purpose. The massive blended wing-body design creates vast internal space. Instead of mounting weapons and fuel tanks externally, compromising stealth, the J-36 hides everything inside. Its central weapons bay, over 7 meters long, is longer than the entire fuselage of some fourth-generation fighters. This allows it to carry weapons that other fighters can't even mount externally. By keeping its entire arsenal internal, the J-36 maintains both stealth and lethality, slicing through contested airspace undetected. This design choice forces adversaries to rethink their entire air defense systems. What makes the J-36 truly fearsome isn't just its size, but its arsenal. Analysts believe its massive bays can house a mix of long-range air-to-air missiles, precision strike weapons, and even hypersonic anti-ship missiles. Picture a fighter launching weapons capable of threatening entire carrier strike groups, while remaining invisible to radar. The combination of stealth and firepower is a nightmare for defense planners. Unlike traditional fighters that reveal themselves when heavily armed, the J-36 can enter enemy airspace with its entire arsenal concealed. No radar signature, no warning, just silence until the missiles launch. By blending the payload capacity of a bomber with the agility of a fighter, China has created a new hybrid platform capable of challenging America's long-standing dominance in the air and at sea. The J-36 breaks all norms by using 3 engines, unprecedented for a modern stealth fighter. Why 3? First, raw thrust. With 3 engines, the J-36 is estimated to reach Mach 2.5, tearing through vast distances. Second, redundancy. If one engine fails deep in enemy territory, the remaining 2 can still bring the jet home. And third, immense power generation. Modern warfare demands more than speed. It requires energy to power radar, jamming systems, and even directed energy weapons. 3 engines allow the J-36 to sustain these systems continuously without compromise. Even more impressive, it can supercruise, fly at supersonic speeds without afterburners. This saves fuel, extends its combat range to nearly 4,000 kilometers, and reduces its infrared signature, making it nearly impossible to detect. This signals that China is planning decades ahead. Range is where the J-36 truly instills fear. With over 13 tons of fuel capacity, its combat radius stretches to nearly 4,000 kilometers, and under optimal conditions, up to 6,000 kilometers. This puts U.S. bases in Guam, Japan, and even Hawaii within theoretical striking distance. This capability reshapes the strategic map. For decades, Chinese aircraft were seen as regional, confined to the South China Sea or Taiwan Strait. The J-36 erases those boundaries. Now, Beijing can project power deep into the Pacific, forcing U.S. carriers and bases to defend far larger areas than before. This extended range isn't just for striking targets. It enables persistent patrols, sustained presence, and greater operational freedom. In modern warfare, time on station can be as valuable as the weapons themselves, and the J-36 may outmatch any fighter in this regard. One of the J-36's most surprising features is its side dual pilot cockpit. Typically, fighters are single-pilot, even two-seat variants place pilots in tandem. China chose a different path. This design transforms the J-36 from a mere fighter into a flying command center. With two pilots, workload is split. One focuses entirely on flying and survival, while the other manages sensors, coordinates drones, or conducts electronic warfare. In high-stress environments, this division could mean the difference between victory and defeat. This setup also enables the J-36 to command a swarm of UAVs while simultaneously engaging air or sea targets. In other words, the J-36 isn't just a fighter. It's a flying battle hub. With a human advantage right in the cockpit, stealth is the J-36's deadliest weapon. Its tailless flying wing design eliminates radar, reflective surfaces, while seamless air intakes and smooth contours scatter enemy signals. Analysts estimate its radar cross-section is smaller than a bird's, rendering it virtually invisible to even advanced detection networks. Survivability is further enhanced by supercruise, which reduces infrared signatures and 3 engines, ensuring the jet keeps flying even if damaged. In essence, the J-36 operates like a ghost, making defense nearly impossible. The J-36 debut has sent shockwaves worldwide. For the U.S. and its allies, this isn't just a new fighter, it's a game changer. Carrier strike groups, once symbols of unchallenged power, now face a stealthy threat armed with long-range missiles. Bases once considered safe may now be within reach. Globally, defense budgets are shifting, programs are accelerating, and doctrines are being rewritten. Even skeptics admit China has entered an era of true innovation. The J-36 doesn't just redefine China's power. It forces the world to adapt. One truth remains constant: the nation that dominates the skies shapes the world order. The J-36 may be China's boldest step yet, but the race is far from over. Personally, I believe everything from China is unreliable. If you think the US and the world need to stay vigilant amid these shifts, hit the like button, leave a comment with the number 1, and subscribe to the channel for more hard-hitting analyses.